Hi, this is Hiroki Kudo. I'm in front of UBC Robson Square facility. Today I'm going to announce that I'll be working on creating a unicorn. So Unicorn is a company that is pre-IPO, pre-M&A, that's valued $1 billion worth. I'm going to prove that there is a process to create unicorns. I'm going to openly experiment if that is possible, and I want to share my experience through this YouTube. I'm going to aim to post one video per week to show how I'm progressing. So if you have any comments, advice, suggestions, anything that will be helpful, anything critical in a constructive way, will be very much appreciated. So why am I doing this? Why am I openly experimenting? Why am I openly showing this process of how I am going to build my next startup, how I'm going to create this unicorn startup? So reason number one is that I want to prove that there's a process of creating a unicorn startup. I've already created MerryBiz. I'm a founding member of Locondo, which is an e-commerce service. I've learned a lot, so I think I can, through my learning and through my experience and through a lot of support, of course, I think I can create a process that people can imitate or learn from to create a really successful and big business. The second point is human memory is very vague. You want to idealize your memories. So I want to go through the process and record everything so I can feel the emotions going back, like how I felt in the very beginning and how my thoughting has changed, how much doubt I had in the startup that I was just about to start. So recording that is probably going to help me track back how it was back 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, what state I was, how much confidence I had back then when I was starting or when I was getting my MVP ready. Making sure that provide evidence and recordings of my actual experience. Thirdly is, because this is an open experiment, I want to have more people involved. If there's anybody who wants to help me out, who wants to actually work with me, have any advice, any information around this, that would be really great. And I think creating these videos would help getting people's attention, getting people involved in this, and have more transparency of what state is this project in. Now, the topic is, and the question would be, what am I going to be working on? Moving to Vancouver and spending roughly 2 years here, I've noticed that there's a lot of immigrants coming to Canada, new hopes of starting a new life here. A lot of immigrants have struggles of finding a new job. At the same time, a lot of companies have struggles of finding these talented people, finding workforce. So there seems to be a huge gap. There's a lot of immigrants that are looking for jobs.
Okay, I said immigrants, but we're not just talking about immigrants. We're talking about everybody, whether you're young, old, what gender you are. So I'm sorry that I just said immigrants. I'm talking about everybody, but I've found that there's so many immigrants around me that are having a tough job. This is for everybody. I want everybody who wants a job, who thinks the job is important, they definitely should get a job. That's the video.
A lot of companies that are looking for people to hire, but somehow this doesn't seem to work. So of all the jobs and all the roles that are available in this world, I'm going to be focusing on entry-level jobs. So industries would be fast food chains, warehouses, logistics, retail shops. So these jobs will not require so much experience or skills, more dedication, more commitment, more diligence, more coming on time, doing your role, and hopefully progressing in your career going forward. So I'm going to solve this problem of people who are trying to find entry-level jobs, and for managers who are trying to find people who are willing to work, especially for the long run, to support their business. So why this business? I'll explain.
How do you create a unicorn startup? I have a theory that I want to share with you. But if you have any other theories or any other comments, please write it down in the comment section below. Okay, so let's start with sort of the basics. So in lean startup, we talk about pain. You have to find a customer pain. that is neck bleeding. That's really severe. The customers, the clients are trying all their things. They're trying everything to solve this pain. So you have a pain, a really big pain. If you have this big pain and you're able to address it, you have a business. That's great. But we're talking about a unicorn startup. So what do we need on top of that? If this big pain is for only 5 people in the world, it's not going to be a really big business unless those 5 people are the most richest people on earth. So you need to think of how many people or companies have that pain. So we're thinking about a large market. Okay, so you have to have a severe neck bleeding pain, a large market. Now, is this enough to become a unicorn startup? And I think we still need one more thing. Even if you have a big pain, a large market, but you can only acquire customers once of every year, you're really slow in growing, then the chances of you becoming a unicorn startup is very low. So you need to have a solution, a product that is scalable. So these 3 points, these 3 elements, if they overlap, we have here maybe a unicorn startup. So thank you for watching this video to the very end. I hope this was useful, and stick up, follow me so they can see the process, see my experience going through this startup. See you next time. Bye.